England in 395 is ruled by the soon-to-fail Western Roman Empire, and is a basically forgotten and extremely underdeveloped part of the Roman Empire. In this video, I start as the English, who are still in their original homeland, and free England from the Romans. Let's start. Alright, so here we are. We're the English, and we're still in like southern Denmark and northern Germany here. And on paper, it looks like we're super screwed, but we're really not. Because as soon as I unpause, the Western Roman Empire should like immediately start collapsing, releasing guys, getting conquered. It will not be fun for them. What I'm going to start doing is just sitting around, waiting for that to happen. And I guess I have to hope that the English province kind of breaks away from them. Because if they don't, I could be screwed. But let's sit, wait, and watch. I'm going to make sure this collapse happens and help them get to the grave sooner. There we go. And now Western Rome's ruled by this guy, who's in 2 wars already, which is definitely not good. He's already falling apart. It's probably a smart idea to take this county here. I don't know if it was free at the start or just gain freedom, but it's not going to last for too long. Let's go and get a foothold on England. Nice and easy. I now have the prestige, but things have definitely changed in England. So obviously I'm not going to go after Britannia now. That's a waste of time. He's my ally, and even if I wasn't his ally, there's no way in hell I'd be able to face this many troops. It just wouldn't happen. So that leaves him. I'm not going to complain about this much land at all. I could also go after Wales, but that's not really the goal of the video. Let's just stick to this and take all this land. Alright, we're done. Nice. And hopefully we're not tribal anymore either. If we are tribal, that could be pretty bad. Really didn't want to have to deal with feudalizing, so this is a huge gain. We can't stop conquering, especially with the fact that everybody in the Isles over here apparently gets a migration CB, because the guy here doesn't have migration a part of his culture like he does with mine. So I'm just guessing that everybody here gets it. So all I know is that I need to speed up. Go for him, take his main duchy. Go for this person, and take their biggest duchy, which is there too. And just speed this up. Here's this. And my ex-ally has just completely fallen apart. I'd be lying if I said I was sad about this at all. All this land is ripe for the taking. I'm gonna take it. Let's go for as much as we can here. Oh, that's kind of risky. Anybody else? Him? Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go for... well, actually him first. And then her. We just gained probably 25% of our entire land just in those few wars. And we're at 25 counties now, which is pretty good. I'm kind of shocked. Somehow the Western Romans repelled the Gothic invasion of Italy. They were outnumbered around like 3-1. And somehow they managed. And they're still doing decently strong. They're facing a tyranny war, which they will lose. She's gonna get deposed and then her 2-year-old son's gonna be on the throne. I doubt it's gonna last much longer, but it's super interesting that they've lasted this long at all, honestly. My guy's on his deathbed. Unfortunately, succession is going to be kind of messy. I can't disinherit this guy here, so he's going to take the Kingdom of Cornwall. I don't really care. It's like 2 provinces, so whatever. I'm going to do this one last war before he dies. Alright, King Werman's dead at 66. He was pretty good, especially for a guy in intrigue. Now we're playing as King Offa, who doesn't have any kids yet, and he's decently average. He is a berserker though, so that's pretty good. This war is won. And I just realized something that is super stupid on the part of the AI. So this idiot negotiated an alliance with the King of Cornwall, who was my son. I don't know why he did that. That is absolutely idiotic. I could kill him. Why not? Let's just kill him. There's no reason to not continue. Let's take out these 1 province miners here. Him. And him. I'm sorry it had to be this way, brother. Goodbye. Welcome back into the fold, Cornwall. Every province counts. So, This war isn't winnable, but it's a border raid, so I really don't lose anything. I lose control and development, and the guy gains 5 gold and 35 fame. The worst thing about this is that a lot of my vassals lose 20 opinion on me, but I'm not gonna fight this. It's just not feasible, especially with this ally here. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna immediately surrender and just give him this stuff. There we go. I was actually planning to stay as my faith, but I just don't see it being a smart idea at all. So I have 2 other options. Nicene Christianity, which dominates the entire world at this point. It's huge. Or I could revive Hellenism. There are pros and cons. The pros for Hellenism is that it's cool, and that's really it. Pursuit of power is a super bad tenet in my opinion. This -10 direct vassal opinion is absolutely horrible. And we also don't hold on to any of our holy sites. The upside of Nicene Christianity is that we get to be sheeps, follow the herd, and get all of our holy sites at once. For the hell of it, let's just do this. Glory to Zeus. With this war, we should be done consolidating England. I know there's this one more province, but it's owned by my ally. And honestly, I'd rather just keep him than get rid of him just for this one irrelevant province. So yeah, here we go. Nice, man. I gotta mention this. I love the 11 province Hunnic Empire ruled by Attila the Hun. He has this many troops and he's doing absolutely nothing with them. Amazing. Another one. Let's link up our French lands. Nice. I just took a decision that I forgot to record. It was called like found a new law, and it gave me 50% cultural acceptance with all Roman cultures, which includes the culture Britanno-Roman. And I think forming a hybrid culture is definitely the best decision to make here. Here's the traditions I'm taking if you're curious. I don't really care about any of this stuff, and here we go. And let's see how big it is. Pretty big. King Opha's dead of consumption. He had consumption for like 2 years, and he never healed from it, so that's amazing. Now we're playing as King, I will never be able to pronounce that in my life, who's 9 years old. Let's see if I can keep this together. I'm not too surprised. The rats gotta come out of their cracks and do stupid wars against me for no reason. I don't care about this. There you go. Take some captives. I don't really care. Of course. This guy has to be greedy and go for seconds. I should be able to win this. I did get an ally. And I can buy mercs. Not too many mercs apparently. Jeez. They must have increased the cost of mercs in this mod because holy crap. $2,000 for mercs. Let's just go for archers. It's done. And I'm probably going to try to kill him now because he's annoying. Can't do that. Can I kill him? Nope. I'll forget it. I'm not even going to try. I've been getting super unlucky for the past 10 years or so. So some random vassal accused me of fornicating and became my nemesis, so I killed him. And when I killed him, I became a murderer, which is just perfect. I love that. And now I just wasted all that prestige in piety to take 2 whole provinces. Speaking about unlucky, here's another war which is unwinnable. Actually, it could be winnable. Let's see. Because I'm allied to his main strong ally, which is him, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, there it is. So I could win this. Can I get any other allies? I could legitimize this bastard son I had. I could do that. Why not? There you go. I guess him. This guy migrated all the way to Barcelona, and he comes from like Denmark. So I don't know how he did that, but good for him. Here's this Welsh war done. I am not too surprised. I definitely made a mistake allying the AI while they were at war, and obviously they didn't help me, and I lost a province. What I have to say to that is, oh well, it's a single irrelevant province that I really don't care that much about. It still does suck, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Somehow Ireland inherited the Kingdom of Cornwall. Okay. For some reason the guys in Ireland chose a guy who has an entirely different religion and culture from them. I'm just gonna sit and rebuild my army. How did this even happen? How is he holding on to this kingdom? When did this person ever had this kingdom? Just some random lady had it for some reason, and he's broken free. I really don't understand how, but it's not going to last for too long. I'm going to go and invite him back into the fold. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. The Kingdom of Ireland has collapsed, and I'm not going to let them reconsolidate and annoy me ever again. Let's start taking out Ulster and just consolidate. Here's our foothold on Ireland. And I'm just going to continue here. I was an idiot not taking this guy out when I had the chance. Now he's trying to migrate into my lands. It should be winnable if all my allies are good and actually help me out. Naturally, I am worried. Super worried, in fact. Because if he does win, I'm screwed. Like, he's just going to settle in my lands. You know, like right in the heartlands. I'll admit that I kind of overreacted. He wasn't a threat at all. It's time to get back to it. Here we go. That was mildly painful. And this is going to be mildly painful too. Actually, not mildly. Extremely painful. All these guys are going to become my vassals. Screw it. There we go. Welcome in, all hostile vassals. The guy who was over in Wales here just migrated up here into Scotland, and he left all his vassals behind. I'm going to scoop them up, take them all out. Alright guys, I'm going to head out, because that was definitely a mistake taking the rest of France. And honestly, I don't really want to deal with 5 different wars. Oh, look at that too. Look at that. This lady here was trying to subjugate Scotland, and she did. And she took the majority of my land with her. So yeah, I'm just going to head out, man. I'm really not in the mood to reconquer everything and lose all these wars. It's just not something I consider very fun. So taking a look at us, if you do count the land that we did conquer up here, which I do, we were pretty massive. We owned all of England, most of Ireland, most of France too. For the whole game, I was struggling on money. I was broke basically the entire game. We did do our main goal, I think. We did migrate to England, and we have converted the majority of the provinces to Romano-English, so I consider it a success. Looking at the rest of the world, the Langobards migrated up here, and I'm pretty sure in the real world they migrated somewhere in Italy. I'm pretty sure they did. The Slavs didn't end up migrating into like Poland, Czechia. They just didn't migrate really at all. They just stayed here and kind of spread out there. Western Rome still exists, which is pretty surprising. If I had to guess, that's super rare, so good for them. They lost the majority of their lands, but they held on to like the most important part, which is Italy. So this guy's pretty big. Sweden's there. This one, Lithuanian guy's pretty big. Same with Estonia. Eastern Rome hasn't lost too much land. They did lose this part of Egypt. The Persian Empire expanded quite a bit. This Mongolia is huge over here. Holy crap. The Guptas are still there. Looking at religions, we did convert quite a bit. It was super slow because we have pluralists as a doctrine. And so does this one here, so it just took forever to get done. The Norse guys are in Barcelona. North Africa is dominated by this Donatism faith. Chalcedonian Christianity dominates. I really don't even need to say that. Apostolic is tiny. Coptic is pretty big. So yeah. If you guys have any other ideas for videos, just let me know. And thank you for watching.